I can keep bouncing.
This is Blackfish Olympics here.
Hi, my name is Charles Siegfried, and I'm a new member at Blackfish Gallery. I would think my work is about being aggressive, implied violence or violence that's about to happen. Music, and possibly even a little war. I'm interested in the consumption culture, how we consume culture and consume our raw resources. I'm interested in paint. I like paint a lot. I like playing with paint. I like throwing paint around, house paint. Again, I like being aggressive, and I think we're living in aggressive times. I try to use resources that I scrounge, either buy cheaply, find, reuse, that whole litany of stuff. I'm interested in pop culture, Scooby-Doo, tape decks, cassettes, mics. I'm interested in rap music, hip hop, and I like being loose and aggressive. I try to find surfaces that are interesting to paint on, like wallpaper and wood, garbage that I find on my studio floor. This is on wallpaper, duct tape, and lots of house paint, acrylic, water-based acrylic. I do use oil enamels sometimes, and acrylic-based enamels, but mostly I'm using traditional student-grade paint, acrylic paint, and I use house paint. So a lot of times I'm dealing with drips. I paint on the wall. I don't paint on a tabletop or the floor. I've been thinking about Jasper Johns a little bit, Target, the store, and then I painted Scooby-Doo, looking up at the Target Center. I'm interested in planes, this idea of above it all, and basically, the name of my show is I'm on top of the world. So I'm thinking about how I am on top of the world. So as an American, I kind of feel like I'm on top of the garbage heap, basically. So garbage heap. Yeah, above it all. Yeah, and so warplanes, stealth fighters. I've been thinking a lot about those kind of things, silently going through radar and dropping bombs. So I think about war. The reason why we go to war, and but I also like the paint. So I really like the paint. I love paint. So I like the physical activity of making paintings. I'm thinking about war, tanks, planes.
So that green thing, there's a helmet, right?
That is a helmet. The traditional ace. Card stuck in the helmet. Garbage from the studio floor that I attach to. A lot of times I'm painting really thick with a lot of paint, and it's dripping, it's wet. So I actually attach stuff on there, not so much as I want to reuse the garbage, but I want to actually paint on a dry surface so the colors don't get muddy and gray out on me. I'm also really interested in rap music, hip hop, symbols of rap and hip hop. So turntables, records, LPs, the 80s, because I'm a child of the 80s, maybe. And so I've got abstracted Rubik's Cubes and the like. I don't want to wait a lot and spend a lot of time preparing my canvas, my surface. Pretty much I get a piece of paper, tape it together, and attach it to the wall and go into attack mode. So I try to be aggressive with the application of paint. Yeah, there is.
It's been through war.
Maybe it has been through a little war. The city's tough sometimes. To me, anyways. I'm a sensitive guy, and so I attach certain things to the painting, to the surface, so it's physically coming off the wall, maybe even 2-3 inches in certain places. It's hanging. I like it actually to hang a bit. I'm not worried if people touch it. It can wash off. It's nice acrylic house paint, even pretty thick, so it could probably take some soap too. This is actually on paper, and it's actually on some old recycled political mayor candidate signs that a member here, his brother was running for mayor, and so he gave me a bunch of the signs, and so I didn't know what to do with them, so I actually attached them to the paper. So it's painted on paper, and then there's some plastic on there too that I painted over the top. I came up with the idea of socks from the title that the working title I had for the work was "Jumping Out Shoes and Socks," which is a lyric from a rap song by EPMD, which is a great rap band, by the way. Eric Sermon said basically, jumping out shoes and socks is you're so scared or you're so intimidated, you jump out of your shoes and socks and you split. so basically talking about this city a bit, and these could be blue blockers, these could be I'm trying to get the idea of like 80s sunglasses, excuse me. And then I'm trying to, with shape relationships, trying to move the eye around with this arm of the sunglass moving to the tire, to the car. So I want the eye to move around a bit, and with the building moving, the tip of the building, hopefully, maybe moving the eye a little bit around. I'm thinking about those things: shape relationships, composition, stuff attached to the surface. Playing with imageries from the 80s again. Crates. A lot of times rappers and DJs actually would put their albums and their records in crates and move them to the block party or to the park where they'd have their summer jams. It's a car visor, yeah. I really wanted it reflective so that you couldn't read the text so well, but the lights have seemed to be changed just a bit. But I wanted the text to be hard to read. That's My Blood Down There, which is a lyric, a title of a song by I forgot the name of the band. I'm spacing. I attached the arms. Again, I wanted the idea that it could be a thought bubble or it could be some eyeglasses, so it could connect to this painting down here. Then I did a spray paint little scene right here with the title of my show. I actually made a soundtrack, a CD, for my show, and so I made a stencil for the CD cover, and I used the stencil to spray paint on the wall. I'm interested in color, and I'm interested in lots.
That's why you made this black and white, right?
Oh yeah, that's why I made this black and white, because I had to have a spot where the eye could rest from all this intense color. I'm joking.